Hello everybody, my name is Electric57 here, coming at you with another episode of my Minecraft mod Let's Play. Okay, this is, another episode. You know how there was problems with me not being able to get the other kind of fried egg because it's obtained through cooking? That problem will be no more once I create this object of much usefulness. It turns cooking items into a crafting recipe, so I will no longer have to need to use a furnace to determine which one I get, because I would only get the one egg. But with this, I can get either one of them, and this is called Philosopher Stones. Now, if I quickly press V on it, it charges it up, and then if I am shifting and pressing V, it charges it down. But once charged up, you could see it has a section where you can change the blocks. This is a new feature that, since it's a recreated mod in 1.10, this was in the original EE2 mod, but since it is a recreation, it shows, they added the feature that it shows the area of which it will change the blocks of, and that's pretty cool. I'll show it off right now. If I click on this right now, it'll turn it into cobblestone, and if I click it again, it turns it back into smooth stone. But if I shift click, it turns it into grass. And if I click the grass, it turns it into sand. But we want it as stone for now. I might use this thing for switching some places with grass. Like, let's say I have a stone hill right here and mine this all out. Let's say I want it to have a grass area. I could just convert it all into some grass. And this is now empty. Let's close that, open that one up. So that is good. Like I was saying, since it makes getting the item into a crafting recipe instead of cooking, I can now choose what kind of egg I want. So if I were to use this, let's see, fried egg. I guess not. Well, let's see what egg I get here. Okay, I get Useful Foods 1 by Philosopher Stone, and I get the, there's gold in there. I get the other one by Cooking. Nope, still Useful Foods. Is there a way that I can convert eggs? I thought I had one of the eggs non-used. One of the regular eggs. That wasn't Useful Foods. The other one, let me look it up. The cooked egg. I guess I don't. But if I did, yeah. Alright, here's the eggs. Uses. It's the extra foods mod. French toast. I need that kind of egg though for French toast. Let's see if we can find a way to get it. Some charcoal. Sorry about that, y'all. This is kind of crazy. I know. Fried egg. I don't know how I get the fried egg. Oh, that's cooked egg. Cooked egg. Oh. Good. Nope. That's too bad. I thought I had one at some point. Well, let's see. Lunchbox. Nope. I think I did and may have eaten it. Well, let's not worry about that. That's not important. What's important is what I'm going to do. Alright. So anyways, as you can see, I made the Philosopher Stone. Just talking all about that. Let's look at the uses. You can make 7 charcoal by using 1 coal. It has a lot of recipes. It can smelt, well, as you can see, it smelts everything. So there is no limit to that. It makes this table, which is really good to have. And those torches, which are really good to have. Wait a second. Oh, so you can make an ender pearl with that, okay? And 2 diamonds make an emerald. Gotcha. Alright, so what we need to make is a chest. Let's see. Ender chest. Obsidian chest. No. A chemical chest. Need 1 diamond, 2 iron, 2 regular stone. 3 of those. Let's get this. Let's get these. 1 of those and 1 of those. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, if you hold this, click C on it, it acts as a working crafting bench. So, pretty sure, yeah, there we go. This is a good use for instant smelting, but the only drawback is you don't get as much as it says. So yeah, that's the only problem. Let's see. I wonder if I were to create a cashew sapling. Does it have, wait, uses? Can make tree? Oh, I need a jungle tree, and no, it does not have the EMC value. Dang it. That won't be a problem though, because I can make anything. This should be called the overpowered pack, because now, with the version of magical crops I have and equivalent exchange, it's like this mod is so overpowered. It's like, why? Why? It's too much. Too much power. Alright, so anyways, I need to make a chest now. And that will be used for that. Before we make the thing, I want to make another item, which is let's see, uses. Alright, 2 string, 1 paper. Alright, that's what I got. And that's all we need. And then 2 iron. This should make the chest. It's funny when I put it in there. So put that in there. Oh, we still need our diamond. See, I knew we were forgetting some. 1 diamond. I mean, yeah, it's like this stuff is super OP and stuff, but you gotta think it's kind of hard to get at the beginning of the game. So you're gonna have to do some work to get it, so it's kind of balanced. Storage upgrade. Now, before I show you that, I want to make this thing right here, which is really useful to have. Especially if you have any broken tools or anything. Right, so oops. I'm gonna place this down right here. I'm gonna put this in here. Click U. I'm actually gonna take off my armor. Since it's kind of damaged, I'm gonna throw it in here, and it's actually gonna repair it. I know, crazy. So we can take all our broken tools and throw it into there, and it will repair over time, and it will be a great thing to have. Now you can make like a little bag to put stuff in, and it holds just as much space as this chest here, right here. I think it's the equivalent space-wise as a diamond chest, so yeah, that's good. It's almost done. Since we got some leftover stone, we're gonna make another one of those chest things. So, And that one we're gonna upgrade. So here, need another diamond. And two more iron ingots. Forgot about that. Okay, that should be enough. Chest, iron. Now, if you want to try out this mod, this is called Project E. A great mod to try out. Okay, now we use this. You can see you can use it in the alchemical bags. I'll make those later in the future. Oh wow, they actually have an EMC value. Before they did not. So you can actually make a whole bunch of those. But anyways, what we need to make is the energy condenser. And that right there, I know it costs some diamonds, but it is 100% worth it. I'm gonna use up all of our obsidian here. And 4 of our diamonds. We're gonna make that energy condenser like so. Now, I do have quite a bit of experience with this version of the mod. Condense the world. Because I have used this mod quite a while. Now, if you've been looking at my game, been wondering, Lego, what does EMC stand for? And how do I use it? Well, honestly, I don't know what EMC stands for. Equivalent matter cost. I'm gonna say don't base your answer off of me. But since it's called equivalent exchange, I'm gonna say that. So anything that has an EMC value can be converted one way or another. So let's see. Let's say I want to make some more stone, alright? And I have some netherrack here that has the same EMC value of 1. Well, I could just put that all in and convert it all into stone. But you're like, alright, I got that. But what if I want to make something like an iron ingot? Let's say you want to make an iron ingot. So you put that iron ingot in there and throw all that in there, and it starts collecting. It adds up the EMC that you put into it. So you could just continuously mine a whole bunch of stone. All these stones do have EMC value. That's a nice thing to do. And these condensed cobblestone have... It's actually, if you were to create one of these... Well, actually, never mind. Never mind. I wasn't thinking. Because it does consider the amount of cobblestone it has in total. So if you were to make a whole bunch of cobblestone and condense it down into like these compressed cobblestone, not condense it, make it compressed, then you could like hold your EMC that way, but there is things to hold it for. So I'll talk to you about that in a second. Alright, so we do want to get some iron. We want to have some iron. This rubber does have EMC value. I might need that later. At the moment we want iron, so we're gonna use this gold nugget, just a little gold nugget, and we're gonna convert that into, oops, wrong button. We're gonna convert that into almost enough for iron. And so basically, if you have any leftover junk or something you don't need at all, then you could throw it into this, and voila, that is exactly enough for another iron ingot. Now, you might be wondering, alright, I can convert all my stuff to that, but then I'd lose it all. There is a way. Let me make some obsidian here. There is a way to exchange items and keep. Not too bad that doesn't have an EMC value. That would have been good. There is a way to exchange items and keep its whatever, I can't think, and keep a record of what you exchanged. That's what I was going to say. So you don't technically lose it. So just gonna get some of these obsidian crops here, make some obsidian, and I'll be on my way. So this is basically the farming version of equivalent exchange, I like to say, our magical crops is, because it has a lot of same magical elements to it. I'm not gonna create any right now. I'm going to make an item. So in here we need 4 of that, and it's simple to make. All you need is some obsidian, some smooth stone, and you got the transmutation. Yeah, try it. Transmute Table, and that is a good thing to have. I will put it over this one. And like I said, you can learn items here and convert it into other items here. You can search things, like if you want to look for a certain item, you could search for it. I don't know what that does, but I know if you throw that in there, it holds the EMC that you throw in there, and you can grab anything that you have learned in your history of equivalent exchanging. So yeah, that is the equivalent exchange mod in a nutshell. I mean, there is a lot more you can do with it, but that's the basics. And now you say, well, what if I don't want to use up items for different items? What if I want to keep my items and generate some new ones? Well, there is a way to do that. There is energy collectors, if I could spell. Which are called, energy collectors. Mark 1, which is the lowest one you can get. Mark 2, which is a little more expensive, and Mark 3, which is a lot more expensive. But honestly, I ought to say, worth every cent. It requires 1 diamond block of furnace, glowstone blocks, and a piece of glass. But once you make that, your life will be so much easier for like everything. So basically, I've been explaining everything about everything with this. Let's see, lapis. I really don't need that for anything. Well, let's see. Let's look at the uses. Pipes, paintballs, blue bag, block. Well, I guess it has some uses. That's interesting. let's look at those later. Okay. Anyways, not the lapis. Put that in there. What am I gonna need? Oh yeah. You can convert coal into a higher form called alchemical coal, and you'll need 4 of those to make something called, okay, that's alchemical coal, to make Mobius fuel. And Mobius fuel, yeah, but you can make coal, turn charcoal into coal, but since I can cook wood up like this, it's basically giving myself free charcoal in one sense. I don't want to use up all my wood though, so let's put that back and pick that up. But I can exchange the charcoal here and make it regular coal, like so. Wait. Okay, I guess I cannot make it back into coal. So that's a bummer. But actually what I can do, since we are talking about that, since that is double, wait. Is it only 2? No? Alright, I was just wondering. But anyways, I can take this coal, learn it. Alright. And take that coal, learn it. Okay. And then burn it all and convert it into coal, like so. And then have 1 left over. But we can make this into coal blocks. And let's learn that. Oh, so that's how you unlearn something. Gotcha. Okay. Coal block. Get that back. Actually, convert those all back into coal. Yeah. So there's a way I could do that. I'm gonna work on that a little more. I'm gonna end this episode off here. I hope you all enjoyed. Please rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See y'all in the next video. Goodbye.